Hey guys, how's it going? All right, I'm just gonna kind of go through my DVD selection here, and this is what happens when you've had procedures done by the doctor and you can't be out on the line. This is what it comes down to: sitting down watching DVDs. So I'll just go through what I've got, what I think is worth the money, the ones that I think are actually informative and just a good watch. And because trapping DVDs aren't the most, they're kind of expensive. So I'll just kind of go through here and let you know which ones I like. By far, my favorite K9 coyote one is Combines and Coyotes. One, it is more of the terrain that I have. It's not strictly just out west. And Randy Smith is just a machine. I mean, it's a 2-season DVD, and it goes over sets, lures, all that, and I think it's worth every penny. I've learned a lot from that coyote DVD, and the same with Bob Wentz on the cat line. The guy's kind of a crusty old trapper, but the guy just flat hammers the cats. I mean, he's got an awesome section in there on how to dispatch skunks and remove the essence. These two DVDs, I think, are well put together, in my opinion. I mean, worth every penny. The coyote trapping one with Trent Masterson, it's okay. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. That's just my opinion. It's not my favorite, but it's an okay DVD. This raccoon trapping one is like an old school one, just like when people started making DVDs, and trapping. It's, if you can pick it up cheap, it's okay to watch. It's just old school, The Liesel DVDs, it was good. I don't know if it's worth $35, but it was good. I mean, it's just kind of self-filmed kind of a deal. Not much of a storyline to it, but it's an alright DVD. I really like Mark June's DVDs. I like the way he puts them together. I like the way they're filmed. I like the audio. I like all of his DVDs. These have actually come down. I mean, I paid full price for these several years ago. But they've come down in price now, and I think his coyote ones and his cat ones are both well put together and informative. I use Mark June's lures. I use some of his sets, and I think they're put together pretty good. I'm the same way with Mark Steck DVDs. I like Mark Steck DVDs. I like Dakota Line DVDs. I like the way they're put together. This one it's not really an informative one. It's just a ride along, which I like sometimes. I just like watching guys that trap. So he nails the rats in this DVD, 600 or something, I don't know. But it's a good one. Same with Milligan. I like the Milligan one. It's put together fine. It's just a Western DVD, which I don't trap out west. And this is in New Mexico. So, Ray's been around forever. He's put up thousands of coyotes. It's a good watch. I'd say it's worth the money. Running the line, I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. I'm not a big fan of this one. Now, you'll see down the line here on the coon one, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. I think it's phenomenal. This one I just wasn't that impressed with, to be honest with you. The Tom Randa one, it's old school, but it's good. This is the DVD. Actually, this DVD right here is what I got started on, but it was a VHS, and it was what gave me the bug. So I like Tom Randa. I like his DVDs. I'd give it, like an 8 or 9 out of 10. Running Hard with Grizz, it's just the same thing over and over again of how to pile up big numbers with dog proofs. But that's how you catch big numbers, just repetitiveness, over and over again. It's a good watch. I love watching the DVD. I mean, it's the same thing, monotonous as far as, it's just dog proofs over and over again, different locations, but I paid $39 for it. I mean, I'd probably do it again, to be honest with you. The Jeff Yancey is as far as a cage trapping DVD, is top notch. I got it for $10 several years ago at a convention, and I learned a ton just how to set for cage for bobcats with this DVD. So I think it's worth the money. The Wilderness Trapping, it's just kind of a watch. Great DVD for guys out west. I mean, the guy mountain traps in Montana. Just a fun video to watch, especially with kids. The Tracy Truman one is the same with Jeff Yancey. It's the same DVD. It's all out west, which I don't have, and I don't have hardly any gray fox, but it's still a fun video to watch. Well put together. The guy goes into really good detail on trapping DVD or on trail cameras. So it's a good DVD, I think. I can tell you, you're going to learn everything you need to learn about beaver trapping with these two DVDs right here. Phenomenal DVDs. I learned a ton from watching Kirk DeKalb on these DVDs. Worth every penny. They are the best put together as far as audio and video out of all the DVDs I have. Top-notch quality. Audio is awesome. The guy knows his stuff. I mean, just a phenomenal beaver trapper. So in my opinion, those are probably the two best beaver DVDs that you can get. This by far. Now I like Katz Brothers. I like their lure. I like them. This is a terrible DVD. I wouldn't pay $1 for this thing. I only paid $6, which that's too much. But it literally was shot over like 3 or 4 muskrat huts in his front yard or something, and it was terrible. Terrible DVD. But just on that one. Now this is probably the best coon trapping one I've got. Phenomenal coon trapping one. It goes over all the sets. It's more of my style of trapping as far as like terrain. Now they don't road trap, but everything else is a lot how I trap. Awesome DVD on coon trapping. This is a great one by Katz Brothers on skunks, on everything you need to know about skunks. Just buy the DVD. Especially with skunk essence right now, what it's going for, like $20 an ounce or something. I mean, the title speaks for itself. I mean, it's anything you want to know about skunks, this DVD's got it. Cooning and Beavering, it's an alright DVD. It's kind of more of a beginner level DVD, but pretty good. I mean, Alan Probst now is starting to make a pretty big name for himself in the trapping world and DVDs, but it's an alright video. I like the mink movies. They're a little outdated, but still, Jim Spencer's crushed the mink over the years, and the guy is a phenomenal writer. I really like the mink movies, all of them, all 4 of them. They just go over every set and lure. It's good. And then, like I said, this is how I got my start. It's kind of old school too, but he gives you the basics, and it's good. I mean, a lot of my fundamentals, especially on organization from Mark June on this DVD, is how I run my line still, with note taking, my truck setup, everything. And then NAFA used to put these out, and they're actually pretty good as far as putting up your fur. That's all it is. It's fur put up. It's not actually out on the line trapping. But very good as far as informative on rats and beaver and where the end product kind of goes. But anyway, this is what I got. These are just the ones that I've watched. I think some of them are good and some of them aren't that great. But anyway, maybe this will give you a taste of what you might want to buy or stay away from in the future if you want to look at purchasing some DVDs. So anyway, guys, hope you're having some luck catching some fur. I hope to be back out there shortly and having out on the line videos. So we'll see you guys later. Thanks. God bless.